What's up? It's Friday night. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, it's the best time of the week because it's like Monday through Friday afternoon, suck ass. And then you get to Friday night, boom, we are here. The Skeptical Health Bar is open. Free drink for everyone. You just got to buy it yourself. Hey, everybody. We got a lot of people in here coming in. I love it. I love seeing everybody. I love seeing my regulars, my local yokels.
Leia does need a new shirt.
Leia needs a new shirt. Did I have that on last week?
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, that's because I was doing a video. I was doing a video for Skeptical Inquirer. I got to change her shirt out.
Good job, Tiff.
Every time I do a new video, I try to change her shirt out. So, or just let her go au natural. I love that. So, hey, Stacy, Melissa, Tiffany, John with an H, Diane, JD, Kelly. What's up, Kelly? Hey, from across the pond. John without an H. Donna's in the house, too. Mm-hmm. Twice. Ooh, Tommy. Well, you're here next to me.
I'm like, twice.
So you're like here twice. Hey, Chuck Sanders. Wow. All right. Oh, Stacy got her nose pierced today. Nice. Okay. Oh, careful sneezing. I don't know what, is it like a rocket? Does that ever happen? I mean, when you get like a new nose ring,
that maybe your boogers would get stuck in there.
You mean what's
that happen?
You go like poo, and it goes ting.
No.
Straight out.
Work like that.
You can really fuck someone up. You catch him on the side of the head.
Bob's gonna be late.
Bob's gonna be late. Was he pregnant? All right, so we're gonna get in. We gonna get in. Wow,
what are we gonna do?
Mike Kensington coming out. We're gonna get into the rules. Let me get the rules up. Hey, Tom, what's up? Let me. Where's my rules? There they are. All right, simple rules. Rule number 1.
Wait, you have to read Tom.
What is that? What Tom? When you sneeze too hard with a nose piercing, your friend could end up in your stomach. That's right.
No boogers through the nose hole. Well, that's good.
All right. So rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask any kind of paranormal related questions that your little heart desires, especially tonight because it's open mic night, which means this show lasts as long as you guys ask questions. So if nobody asks questions, we're going to be done in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I got stuff to do, so I wouldn't mind that. But it's all good.
She's bailing on me already. Rule number 2 is that I don't know everything. I don't pretend to, but I try to learn. So if you ask me a question that I don't know and it's not too involved, we'll look it up. And we'll learn something tonight. That's right.
It does not have to be paranormal.
It doesn't. It's got to be interesting.
Yeah.
We can talk about Star Wars or Marvel movies, stuff like that. All right.
For the new one, because we didn't see the new movie.
Rule number 3 is listen to Patrick Swayze. Be nice. So you're welcome to have a debate and discussion in the chat room. You can debate me if you want to. As like tonight, I'm going to actually put the link in the chat room so you guys can jump on and ask your question if you want to and discuss it. But just be nice about it. That's all. If you start name calling and just all around just be a dick, then you hear that? Donna, she's not even paying attention. She's like, your ass is out.
I'm paying
out.
Attention.
Rule number 4. Please put a Q in front of your questions if you have a question. And that way it makes it much easier for Donna to get to them, especially tonight because she's distracted. She has a craft show tomorrow and she's doing crafts while she's monitoring the chat room. So, but remember, sometimes because I talk a lot, sometimes we don't get to all the questions. So
it's not that I don't see them.
Yes, it's because I talk a lot. It's my fault. So it's not Donna's fault if she doesn't get to your question. It's my fault. And then lastly, my favorite rule, drink up. All right. There is
when did you start drinking?
When I got home.
No. I'm not drinking tonight, peeps.
I'm drinking a lot. Oh, I love seeing everyone in here. Wow, we're over 20 people watching. I love that. 21.
Okay, so we do have a question.
It's nice. All right. I
see
see a few cues. Let's jump in. Let me get my rules off here.
Oh, are you done?
Because I'm done with the rules. Right. I gotta just get them off there. All right, JD Sword. What's up, buddy? What's new in the ghost world? Nothing. There ain't nothing new. It's the same old shit. It really is. It's the same shit. Sometimes, once in a while, somebody will take one old piece of shit and another old piece of shit and put them in the same box and say, "Oh, look, something new."
You got a box of shit.
So he's like, EVPs, Connect, spirit boxes, that old hat. What are ghost hunter groups doing these days? I have a Connect right here. Ooh, look, spooky technology. No, I don't know. You know what? Actually, I see more groups, and these are like amateur groups. These are real amateur groups using more and more apps. The last couple of events that I went to, and this is spread out because COVID just screwed everything up. So these events are really spread out. But I've seen so many groups using apps like the Obelisk app and the Spirit Vox, the other one, the one that's like you guys have asked me about it before, and I forget the name of it, but it's what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
But just apps and not realizing like these are for entertainment purposes only,
not to be used at hunts,
not
people's houses.
Yeah, not scientific tools, just fun stuff for entertainment. And so that's what I see a lot. And that's basically it. I don't see anything else new. I don't see any strives or leaps and bounds into more scientific testing or protocols. I see the same old shit, honestly. And it's a little more common sense, but still the same method. So there you go. All right. What else we got there, Divine Donna? Isn't Tom Nelly awesome? No. Next question. I've seen Teslas catch ghosts. Have you explored? I've seen Teslas. Oh, I know what you're talking about. There's like TikTok videos where somebody's driving a Tesla through a cemetery and it's picking up a body, and it's not picking up a body, it's picking up the headstones. That's what it's picking up.
Wait. People think that
yes,
they're picking up bodies walking around a cemetery?
There's a bunch of videos where they're driving through and they're going through the small path, that goes through the cemetery, and it's picking up a stone right off the side, right off the road, because it's got the LiDAR, which is how it self-drives. But the LiDAR is picking up an obstacle in the way and says, "Oh shit," and because it's not like a huge building, it's a monument, a little monument. So it looks like a little person, looks like a child, to that. So it's picking up this anomaly, and it thinks it's a person. So it assigns a person to it, and that's what is going on here. I've seen it a couple times on TikTok, mostly on TikTok. And it's oh my God. I mean, it should be obvious to them. But I think the draw is that when you're on TikTok, it's made for bullshitting people. I mean, that's what it does. You can get on there and go, "Oh, look, there's nobody there. There's nobody there." And it, that kind of shit goes viral. And he gets 1 million hits, 2 million hits on that, and people just love to see that stuff. So there you go. Oh, I see a couple questions. Cool. I haven't heard a conclusion on the witch broom TikTok. Any updates? I have not seen an update to that, but I mean, the original video was pretty simple, and it showed. Let's see if we can we look that up in case people don't.
You can do whatever you want.
Witch broom TikTok.
Okay, what was it about? Because I don't know.
It's I'm trying to find it so that we can show it to everyone. Okay. I don't see it real quick. So basically, this guy gets out of he's like a workman, a delivery guy, and like an Amazon driver, and he says that he has a partner in the car, but we don't see the partner. because he also makes a comment in the comments saying that, oh, I'm trying to get my partner's video too because he took video, but we don't see or hear another person, and then mysteriously their phone corrupted that video file. So I think it's bullshit. But basically, he's in the middle of the street. He stops the car. He gets out, or he's filming through the windshield, and there is a broomstick in midair, and it's in a neighborhood, so it's midair in the middle of the street.
During Halloween?
Yes, during Halloween.
Oh.
He gets out of the van, so it's not something on the windshield. He gets out and films to the side, but he's like a good. I mean, it's hard to tell distance because one, it's up in the air and there's nothing but sky behind it, so it's hard to judge distance. But he's on the block and he's about 2 houses away, which is not like our houses where it's like twins or row homes or stuff. These are big single houses, so it's a good distance away, but it looks tiny. It looks like a toy broom, and it looks like it's strung across the street.
It is strung
but it's so bright and he's so far away that if it's fishing line, you just won't see it. You're just not going to see it, and it doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not like it's flying around. It's just there. And then it was gone like 2 or 3 days later when he went back, which was after Halloween. So yeah. But I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a little novelty. I mean, I downloaded the video and was trying to find it, find the line, but it's just too bright behind it. So, all right, cool. Why is Princess Leia covered up? Because once in a while she gets cold. Next question. These are great questions. I like getting through them. John Michael, why did the Rhine separate from Duke University? Also, what's your general opinion about the Rhine's work? So I saw your question. I think you posted this last week, John, and I put in a link, or I copy and pasted information in the chat room. So I'd have to look it up, but I think they separated because it just I think Rhine decided to do his own thing and separate. I don't remember exactly why. Let's look this up. Rhine separate from Duke University. Rhine Institute said, let's see. It says here that the Rhine Research Center, let's see, where'd it go? Ryan's newly named Parapsychology Laboratory, Duke. I'm trying to find it here. 1937. No, I think it was later than that. Ryan finally resigned as director. Okay, so in 1950, the Parapsychology Laboratory left the psychology department and became a separate entity at Duke. In 1965. That's all it says. So there's videos here. I'm going to put the link up here, John, so you can look at it and maybe get some more information. There's a video up here. I think that's John Kuth that's doing the video here. I think he's the director of the place. And as for your second question there, my general opinion about Ryan's work, I don't agree that it was sufficient. I know he tried, but I think there was some flaws with. Oh, why did it hit an error? An error occurred. Wait a moment and try again. For putting a link in there, I'll have to try it again. Bastards, let me frickin' post on my own chat. Do it. Okay, I think I did it. All right. So I think I'm not really familiar, so I can't speak too much about this, but I remember reading some serious flaws in some of the work that he was doing. But I know they continue to do a lot of work, a lot of experiments. I've been doing the last 5 weeks. Actually 6 weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks. I've been doing a course. I've been co-teaching with Lloyd Auerbach. and it's called A Skeptical Approach to Parapsychology. And it's just giving commentary and my opinion on specific things. And I'm also teaching like how do I go about investigating claims. So I mean, I don't mind working with them because we're working together. I'm getting some good information out there, I think. So, but overall, I don't have an opinion yet because I really don't know too much of the work, at least in depth. So I don't want to overstep my bounds and make an opinion based on very, very little knowledge about it. But we can look at it later and maybe talk after the show or this weekend. So, all right, cool. Next question. What do we got? Hey, Taryn, what's up, girl?
She's got Jason Hogg on next week.
What's your take on milk baths and men getting paid to be in milk bath and pose in pictures with an old woman? Each to their own. I am
never even heard that.
Not going to judge.
What the fuck is this a thing?
I'm not going to judge. If
I never even heard.
Hey, you need the money. People can do some crazy shit. So, hey, that's their own thing. I'm not gonna judge. Because I've seen them pictures, and well, Taryn and I recreated one.
Oh.
We did it at Selma Mansion.
Oh, okay.
So it's weird. It's very, very strange. But again,
hey man, if someone was paying me, I would do it.
If you're gonna pay me like $100 just to sit in a tub of milk,
great.
Okay. It's going to cost a little bit more to put the pictures out on the internet, because that I don't know what that would do. I think people would look at it and just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" All right, what do we got here? You already talked. Yes, I did. I'm trying to find that. Let me see. So if I go to TikTok and I'm in. Let's see, where's mine? I think I actually have it on my phone because I downloaded it. And if I do, then I'll just go old school and just play it for you guys on here because I should be able to find it, but I don't remember what that guy's name was.
Go back to it.
Yeah, we'll go back to it. All right. Did you see the photo of the Chattanooga fire with creepy person looking thing I sent? What do you think? I did not see that. I don't know. Where did you send it? So I don't know if you sent it to me or not, but I don't remember seeing it.
Okay.
Oh, while I'm here, I'm going to throw the chat, the link for the chat. The link to join in the chat room. Use it wisely. Don't abuse it. This is great power, so it comes with great responsibility.
Bob's in the house.
Bob! So if you want to come on, I will, you can come on for a couple minutes, ask a question, discuss it, and then we will part ways. Friendly. Like, I don't know how to say that. I really messed that one up. All right, so Kelly says, new Ghostbusters movie, yay or nay? What character would you be? I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say either way yet. And I'm going to save it until I actually see it.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that shit until we see it.
Wait, where'd it go? But if it, I think Peter Venkman. Absolutely. Peter Venkman. That would be me. Fuck. God damn it, Tom. I know. I asked for it.
Well, hold on a minute. We still have a few questions.
He's going to have to wait in the green room.
Just hold on, Tom. We're getting
until I get through.
Catch up.
Okay. When are you coming back on the Paranormal Brew? I don't know. When you fucking invite me.
Okay.
Teasing. I'm teasing. No, you let me know. It might be easier coming up in the future, but more on that later. All right, John Michael, what do you think is going on when people believe they have precognitive dreams? Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one because it really depends on the person and how soon you get to them. Because if they have a dream and they think it's telling the future and it's been days or weeks since they had it, people will tend to retrofit. ideas. And it's basically, it kind of works on the same principle as cold reading, where if you get information, you're going to try to fit that with anything that happens. And the more time that goes by, the easier the easier it will be to fit certain situations into what you remember dreaming. One of the things we have to remember is that you don't dream once at night. You dream 6 or 7 times. And it's just the last one that you remember when you wake up. You start to wake up if you remember it. So if they have dreams about the future, they might have been thinking about it. They might be somebody like me that tries to overthink and see like every path some situations might go, and I'm already thinking about it. So I might dream about one particular pathway, and then boom, that's it. Is it actually prophetic? Is it predicting the future? I don't think so, because it's very hard to get the information, the details of that dream beforehand. So someone would have to wake up, you'd have to be right there, record all the details, and then see if events played out as they dreamed it. If you come to them weeks later and they're saying, well, in the past 2 weeks, I dreamed this happened and it really did. We don't know if it actually did or not, or if they're just trying to make it, like if they try to shoehorn some of their details into events that actually happen. So that's what I think is going on. I don't think there's precognitive dreams. I don't think they really exist, but that's my opinion. And there we go. So there you go. All right. Are we caught up? Are we catched up?
Are we caught up?
Catched up?
Are we caught up? Yes, on questions we
All right. I'm going to bring on Tom first. John, hang out. The fuck you want?
What the fuck you want, man?
What's up, buddy?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right. So first off, who said you were doing it right?
Who said I was doing it right?
Is that what you said? You're doing it right?
No.
Oh, I said, how are you? I said, what the? I don't know.
I said, how you doing? You doing all right? You doing all right?
Oh, you said you do. I thought you said I'm doing it right. I'm like, who told you that?
You doing it right?
Yeah, well, I try.
Yeah.
So first off, I have to rebut the answer that I got to the question of, is Tom Nally awesome? Because he is.
And mute it.
But secondly, not dealing with paranormal, since it didn't have to be paranormal. We haven't really talked since you made your trip. I'm Tom Nally. What do you mean, who's Tom Nally? It's me.
Stop.
What the hell? You don't love me. There's the door. Oh, no. Anyway.
Hey,
don't be kicking my audience out. Donna, keep your finger on the trigger.
It's right. She's right there. She's got her finger on the mouse button. No, but we haven't really talked much since your visit to the no longer Dinosaur Lake.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's sad.
And so how did you feel seeing it that way?
So for those that don't know, all of us, well, Tom does a YouTube channel and we do a YouTube channel where we explore places. And through Tom, we were introduced to a place called Dinosaur Lake, which is actually where Tom lives, like at 25
not even
away. Yeah,
like a 10-minute walk, really.
Oh, well, no, I mean for me.
We
live about 20 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
And so, but we grew up in the same neighborhood. We actually grew up probably 10 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
And this place, this place has been there the whole time. It's called Dinosaur Lake. It was a man-made lake, and it was like a little kind of retreat, little like day retreat kind of place for people.
Yeah, people used to camp there, and in the winter they used to skate on the lake and all that.
It's up by it's called, what's it called now? Foreman? No.
What's it? Philadelphia Mills.
Philadelphia Mills.
But it's still Franklin Mills Mall.
Yeah.
It's between that and the golf course in Ben Salem.
Right.
So it's like half in Philly, half in Ben Salem.
But unfortunately,
which is a suburb.
The lake is no longer a lake.
No.
The storms, and there was one wall that actually went between the lake and a creek, and it gave way.
The tornado took it.
And there's no more lake. It's actually like
puddles.
A mud. It's a mud lake now.
It's mud and puddles.
So yeah, I mean, it was depressing seeing it because we've been there a couple times with you, and then
Now we never get to have our race.
yeah, we were gonna have a race with the like the big blow up like rubber ducky and unicorn thing, and we were gonna have a race across the lake, but now that dream has died.
I mean, when it hardens up, maybe we can run across it. You know, that's what she said.
That would be. We could do. Yeah, maybe if the ice is up, there might be enough water there to.
Yeah, I'm sure by next summer it's going to be dried up completely.
Well, this winter it might like what is left that's moist. Right. Would freeze up.
Really, Tom? Really? Wow.
I had to say it.
One more strike, buddy.
Oh.
No, yeah.
You love me. You know you love me.
All right, man. I'm going to let you go because I got somebody else waiting in the back. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
take it easy. Yeah,
see you guys later.
Yeah, we'll get together soon.
Definitely, man. And I got some stuff I'm looking into.
Cool.
Today I actually did. Well, you're from that area, sort of the Parkwood area. Byberry Hall over there on Thornton and Byberry.
Yeah.
I actually just did a video there today, but I have massive editing to do because the woman didn't want her voice on there. So I have to recreate everything she said and do a voiceover. So it's not gonna be until like next week sometime when I get that video out. But like I got a full tour of the place. So
cool.
It's really cool. It goes back to like the 1700s.
I can play her in your movie.
Oh my! Donna wants to do voice work for you.
I would love that. That's less I got to do.
There you go. Headphones on and just say what she says.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
Bitch. All right. Now we got John coming on. John with an H. I love that. John with an H. Hold on a second. Let me make sure because I turned off the displays. I was doing something. There we go. Now we got his John with an H. What's up? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing good, man. It's Friday night.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling good. So, oh, Fireball! Look at that. What's that?
Yeah.
What kind of? Yeah. Is that like a holiday bottle?
Yeah, it's a collector's edition. It was only for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the way you drink, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Bottle.
You really drink?
Go big or go home.
Go big. What's up, man? What do you got?
All right, so I was going to come on and talk about when we were talking the last time on our show about the life after death thing with the reincarnation, but it seems like chat wants to talk a little bit. There's some confusion about what Satanism is.
How's the Fireball doing?
It's doing really good. I'm already down to about here. So
okay.
But yeah, so I figured, fuck it, I'll come on. Just joined Satanic Temple recently, so
like fully or just get the membership card because that's what I did.
Yeah, no, I got the membership card. I'm actually a part of the chapter in Indianapolis where I'm at.
Okay.
So yeah, if we have any questions about Satanism, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Got my my ring here.
Oh, look at that! Look at that. Okay, I got a statue. Can you hand me that statue up next to Cthulhu? The glow in the dark. Between Cthulhu and Buddha with the minigun. Oh, hand me Buddha too, because you guys got to see this. So I have my statue representing, and this you're gonna love. This is from Ben Radford.
Nice. That is awesome.
With a minigun. I love it. I love it. This is actually a game piece. He Ben Radford, my editor, and author himself, he designed a board game, and it was about gods, different gods, and you played gods, and they put them against each other, and Buddha goes around with a minigun. So love it. He sent me that.
That's fantastic. It sounds like my kind of game right there.
Yes. All right. So yeah. If you want to, real quick. I mean, who had the confusion?
Oh,
there you go. Look, Taryn's trying to get you for a guest.
All right. But
you're right. You're like, I thought you were like drinking too much. You couldn't read it.
No, I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, Taryn, reach out.
There you go. All right.
Absolutely.
So you got something you want to clear up real quick, or?
Yeah, there was some people that were just basically asking questions. Looks like some new people to the show. So I want to say first and foremost that Satanism, they don't believe in the devil, Satan. What the worship is it's a worship of yourself in the flesh. You got this one life, and take it, do no harm, kind of stuff. But there's always the confusion of that either the Church of Satan or Satanic Temple believe in some kind of Satan, and that's who they worship, and that's not the case. We don't believe in gods. There's no deities or anything. It's mostly about getting into the community and trying to address the church-state separation thing.
Okay.
So I hope that clears up some confusion.
So why would they call it Satanism?
Okay.
I think it was more of a. It was more like a parody almost.
Yes.
Right?
So the reason they go with Satanism is because, again, it's with the church-state separation, and they use the Satanism as a religion because when you're going up against a state that has like the 10 Commandments, or they're trying to put God in the schools or whatever, you can't go and say, oh, well, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in anything, but I don't like what you're doing. So with Satanism, it's more of a, we have this religion, and if you're going to bring your religion in, we want to bring our religion in as well.
Yeah, I mean, we had JD on a while back. He came on and we did a whole show about this, but then it comes down sometimes to religious freedom, because unfortunately the separation of church and state really didn't work, because you see so many people bringing their religion, and it's mostly Christian, that is brought into the fold, and it's the norm. It's like, okay, this is normal because this is how I grew up, and unfortunately you had the dominant people in power were Christian or came from that kind of background,
right?
And they promoted that, and it was okay to do whatever you want. And like you said, for a time there was a courthouse, I forget which one, that had the 10 Commandments out on the public property, and there was an uproar because it was like, well, why can't other religions put up their own statue? If you're going to have it one or okay for one, it should be okay for everyone, not just your specific group. And I remember there being a big deal about that. So, and I'm all for that. I mean, I don't believe in any gods. I don't follow any religion, but I think everyone should have an equal opportunity to believe what they want to believe. And if you're going to have public grounds and say, hey, if this religion wants to do it, it's okay, you really have to open it up to everyone. You can't just be exclusive to one. That's just not fair. And it's not what we were founded on. That's not what this country was founded on. We've founded on separation of church and state.
Right.
And I back that up. I mean, I'm all for it. You do what you want to do on your own, but Church of Kenny Biddle, fuck yeah.
No, it's called
Biddleism.
Yeah.
We already started.
It's Biddleism. I already have a book.
We just didn't get the write-off yet. We have to do the tax paperwork.
I have to do all that. Yeah, I have to do the tax. That's right.
That's
I
funny.
don't follow any religion.
Bishop Biddle.
Bishop Biddle.
I mean, I'm all for that, and that gets me fired up. I remember when this, it wasn't too long ago when they wasn't it like this statue they put up?
The Baphomet, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
In a public place, and people were pissed off, and it's like, why? You don't like it? That's fine. You don't have to go and see it. I wanted to go see it. I was like, oh, I need to get off.
Yeah.
I need to go on a road trip. I want to go see it. That would be freaking cool. But I mean, I love all kinds of. I mean, obviously, I like all kinds of stuff. So I think everyone, you should be free to express how you want, as long as you don't try to purposely influence people.
Right.
You don't want to be influenced. If someone comes to you, yeah. But go ahead.
Which, that's not how Satanism is. It's we don't go and have you heard the good word of nobody? It's more there to, like, for instance, I don't know if you heard, but down in Texas they have. I'm not trying to get political, but this is a big thing recently. They have that ban on the abortion and shit. So the Satanic Temple stepped in and said, well, since you could do religious exemptions, our people from the Satanic Temple have religious exemptions that they can go and get abortions because it's our religion. So religion,
right.
So
okay.
I mean, they're doing wonderful things.
Yeah.
I recently, who did I talk to? I was talking. Oh, you know what? I was the class that I've been doing with Lloyd Arabic. We've been talking a lot about skepticism, pseudo skepticism, and psychics and believers and this and that. And one of the things that came up, and it kind of is in sync with this, is that in sync. We got you have people that, like, again, Christianity, and I'm not trying to pick on them, but unfortunately they're the ones that have been like the dominant religion, the dominant outspoken religion,
the Western world,
and they can they do what they want. It's normal for them. They can speak out, but when someone else wants to do the same thing, it's like, oh no, that's offensive, that's wrong, but that's not right.
Right.
And I equate it to how, like, when I come across psychics that boldly profess that they have solved murder cases, that they've solved missing persons, and they can talk to dead people all the time. I have just as much right as they do to say, no, you don't. You're scamming people, and I should be able to say that just as loud as they do. And I feel the same way with different religions. If you want to put a statue up on a courthouse property, then everyone else should be able to do that too. You should be able to put Buddy Christ right next to Cthulhu. And
I love Buddy Christ.
Hell yeah, Buddy Christ.
I have.
Right I want the bigger one, because this little guy's cute though.
We should have right next to each other.
Yes.
Well, isn't that what America's supposed to be about?
Hey,
like,
what's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, man? Let's go get some booze.
So I come on a show and we start playing with dolls.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm surrounded by dolls and action figures everywhere. Everywhere. I got aliens. I got Bigfoot. We
have St. Michael. He was up there too on the same shelf.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch.
And you got all the.
I got everything.
Damn, you do have a lot of dolls.
Yeah, I do.
Action
figures.
I'm sorry.
Yes, action figures. They're not dolls.
Well, he does have dolls.
I do have dolls. They're all downstairs. They're all haunted. But again, even that, like, when people profess, like, oh, I have a haunted object. Okay. I don't think you do. And I have just as much right to say that as they have the right to say, yeah, they think something's haunted. But yeah, I'm glad you came on and cleared some of that up. And I mean, between you and JD, I mean, if people have questions, there you
absolutely.
go.
Yep,
plenty
absolutely.
of people to ask. And I encourage people to ask your questions, because if you don't, then you're never going to fucking know.
Right. Yep.
Never stop learning.
Never stop
exactly.
learning. Ask your questions. If you're curious, ask. And that's what I do. I mean, that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you start to understand what's going on.
Like, part of the whole, like, well, we both grew up Roman Catholic, but so that's all we knew, because even like when you go to Catholic school, they don't teach you about the other religions.
Right.
So when I grew up, I felt like, oh, everybody's Catholic,
Yeah.
They don't even talk about other religions. So is that fair? I don't think so. Like,
no. And some of the schools I went to, I was forced to go to religious schools. Some of the schools I went to, every other religion, it didn't matter what they believed. It was they were of the devil, and this is the right way. So And we never got to question, what they believe, why they believe what they believe.
Yeah, if you questioned it, Kenny got sent to the principal's office plenty of
All
times.
the time.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, me and the principal were on a first name basis.
Feet with rollers. He was like,
I was part of the last few classes that got slapped.
Yeah.
I remember getting slapped across the
Funny you
face.
say that. The school I went to, this was way back. We're kind of close to the same age. There was a paddle that was about this big, and it had holes on the end, so it had that. So
Yeah.
good old child abuse.
You got the paddle too.
You got the paddle. That's a paddling.
Now I like getting paddled. So
Yeah. Whoa. All right. This show took a turn.
all right. On that note.
All right. On that note.
If what you knew now back then wouldn't things be so much different?
Yeah.
Can you imagine saying to the nun, "Oh,
I'd be in jail. I would be in jail. I'd totally be in jail if I knew. If I had all the knowledge I have now back then.
it would just be bad.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for having me on.
No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by.
See you later, John.
Take it easy. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Oh, that was good. All right. How we doing? I see one question.
what's
We got
this here?
Skip
Yeah.
from near-death experiences. Thoughts. So
Oh, that's what that meant?
yeah,
Sorry, Skip. I had
NDEs.
no idea what that meant. Maybe this is something new for me.
near-death experiences, we hear a lot about them, and again, I want to preface this by saying I haven't done a lot of in-depth study on this, but the general reading I've done, there's a lot of issues. All of these stories are anecdotes. We don't know how much information the people had beforehand or afterwards or in between when they told a story and when it allegedly happened. So there's a lot of flaws, even though we read it from several books and maybe from authors that are researching it. Most of the stuff that I've read have been from years ago. And it's people recounting stories from years before or years prior. So I'm not an expert on this. I know if Dave Schumacher was here, I know he would offer a lot of information, probably tell me I'm wrong.
There is a book out that's current. I forget what it is, but I did just currently read it a few months ago.
I mean, I have a few.
Well, this was a doctor that actually had a near-death experience, and because of what he went through, he had and all of the doctors that are friends of his to help him because he was actually unconscious for a long time, and they thought he was going to die.
It's kind of a part of a near-death experience.
Yeah, well, and then you stop being so funny.
I can't help it. I'm naturally hilarious.
But after, he actually came out of it and he had a full recovery, but he went back because he never believed in it, because he was a doctor himself. He's like, a lot of his patients would come to him and say, I had this experience while I was under or whatever. And he would just shake it off. Like, yeah, okay. Like the same kind of thing, like whatever, things are going on, until it happened to him. And then it was like, he went back and he's got like all the doctor's notes from what happened while he was under. And he's a neurologist. So he knew a lot about the brain and what it does.
Okay.
And some of it is like, he should have been, by the results that the doctors were getting while he was unconscious, there should have been no brain activity at all. Like nothing should have been going on.
Okay.
And there was stuff going on. Like he specifically remembers this whole.
Well, and now you're getting into an area because it's again, it goes back to the person's anecdotes. It's their story of what happened, and we don't know a time frame. I mean, when you dream, you're only dreaming for a minute or two.
He had a time frame because he was under for. He knows how long he was.
If he's under, I know what you're saying. Like if he knows the time frame that he was under, So he was unconscious.
Right.
That's one time frame. But his experiences while he's under, you can't measure in time because we don't know how long it actually took place. He could live out days, but it was only a few seconds. We don't know how long his experience while he was under actually took. Okay. So that's the problem. That's where it gets messy because we don't know. He might have had all of that activity, all of that stuff that he was experiencing might have happened in the first minute or so as he was going deeper and deeper in lower brain activity. And then nothing. But to him, it's like when you fall asleep.
I mean, he had this whole thing. Like, it was a whole long thing.
But when you fall asleep at night and then wake up in the morning, you don't remember experiencing 7-8 hours of sleep.
No.
You remember,
because you snore.
I snore.
Yeah,
I snore.
Yes,
I snore.
Yes,
me.
Yes, and the dog.
Bullshit.
You wake yourself up.
Oh my god, that was like a horse-sized sneeze of bullshit.
You wake yourself up.
Wow.
And then you think it's me.
That's her doing it. No, but that's the problem. So that's my main issue. And again, I don't have expertise in this, so I might be way off. Some of my concerns might have been answered. I don't think they have been, but that's the best I can give you, Skip. And we need to talk, Skip. We need to talk because we talked before. I know you don't remember, but we talked perception of time. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Perception of time is way off. But yeah, we need to talk because we actually talked about Bolton Mansion, you and I, a while back, and the pictures that you had acquired way back. So I want to catch up with you and see if we can continue that conversation. All right. Anything else? Do we have more questions?
No,
what time is it? There's no other questions. Does anyone else? I'm going to put the link back on. So if somebody wants to come on, if you have a question or a statement, a quick statement, no politics. No politics. I don't do politics.
Look, okay, John, thanks for having my back.
You're not nice to vicar you from your own show.
I could just vicar him right now. I could actually just hide his video.
Oh, wait.
What's that?
There it is.
Did you just say fuck you to me, or was that directed to John?
That was to Johon.
Okay, good.
You can't vicar me from my own show. It's my show.
Bleep gone. I'm here. No, Kenny. I wonder if I could. Can I do that?
Mute your mic.
I can talk really
loud. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait. Should we start statements with S? Shut up, John.
You know what?
Without
John,
an H.
Actually, that would be helpful because then I
that
don't
would be
have
good.
to, like, I'm reading every comment just to see, if you guys
as you should.
I'm not really reading them. I'm glancing through them all to make sure there's no question but S for a statement, I think that's a great idea because then I know if you guys are talking about
Kenny's being really hostile with his crowd tonight.
I agree.
I like it.
You
think I'm being
hostile tonight?
What are you talking about?
You're like real sharp and like, boom, done.
Oh well, they're fun questions. I'm just having fun with them.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
Don't make me vicar you.
Yo, man, I'm just agreeing with the statement here. I didn't say it.
Oh, she has, Skip. She has recorded me, and I've done the same to her. We started fighting.
I actually recorded him one time, and he denied snoring. So the next day, I called his phone, and I left the message of him snoring.
That was good.
He answered the phone, and all he heard was himself snoring. And I said,
what the fuck is this?
Do you recognize that? That is you.
Damn.
Because I'm not sleeping because you're snoring.
I sound sexy when I'm sleeping.
It looks funny.
Sexy. All right. I see a cue. I like that, though. I think I'm going to add it to the
it's
rules.
A great idea. I
S
really
for
like
statements.
It, yeah.
How many? Oh.
All right. Next, I'll pick one up.
3.
I'll pick one up.
3.
And we'll try that.
No, listen to the owl.
I need to lick more than 3 before I take a bite.
This is what happens when I do open mic night. All right, guys. You know what? Let's take our break. Let's take our commercial break because I'm almost out here.
Because Kenny's out.
Yeah. I'm the host. We have to cater to my needs. All right. So, guys, we're going to take a break. And if you have any more questions, again, I put the link in the chat room. If you want to come on to ask your question, I encourage that. Please come on. Even if you've never come on before, if you're worried or afraid to show your face or something, get over your fear. Come on. There's my Philly coming on. Come on the show. Get over your fear. Let's talk. It's just you and me. No one else can see you. Well,
put a blanket over your head. Why do they have to be like?
Yo, I want someone. This is for John Michael. I know he'll do it. Yo, come on the show, but have like a circle that's just on your face, so it's like blurred out.
You know, what would be cool. Really cool is like the Squid Game helmet.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be freaky.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna go. Fill my cup up. So let's see. Where's my commercial?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
I lost it. Yeah. I'm still looking for submissions for commercials. If you have a team or something like that, that I would approve. If it's just a straight up ghost hunting team, you're never going to get on. But if you have like a 20-second or a 30-second commercial and you want to submit it, I'll take a look and I'll add it to the thing. There's no charge. I just want, I'd like to promote a few things.
Yeah, so and it will make our commercial longer so you guys have a little bit more time to pee and get a drink.
Yeah, it benefits all of us.
This is the reason we need another commercial.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Ready? And go. Hey everyone, this is my store based on the theme of science and skepticism. It's here that you can find all kinds of shirts and hoodies, yoga pants, tote bags, the fanny packs I know you guys love, masks and pillows, all with science and skepticism as the theme. I even have hoodies for your pets. That's right, your dog or cat can wear one of these things. I also have a general store that sells more inspirational quotes or, drinking stuff because I like that kind of thing. I also have a store set up for our Three Tortured Souls podcast, which we do Saturday nights. You can find shirts and Tim Vickers' favorite drinking vessel, the mug. I also have a store tailored a little bit more towards my ghost hunting friends, Paranormal by I Am Kenny Biddle. These are shirts and quotes that are a little bit more on the ghost hunting side, especially this one, Translucent Perished Beings. Ghost. That's my favorite. So if you're interested, head on over to teespring.com/stores/scientific skepticism by IAKB and check it out. Thanks.
Are you tortured by what you see and hear about the paranormal field? Join us as we critically examine and question paranormal claims, science, ghosts, demons, cryptids, UFOs, ghost hunting technology, and much more are all on the table for discussion. Three Tortured Souls is a video podcast that streams live on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 Pacific. Three Tortured Souls.
Music, it just makes me feel good. I'm like dun 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 dun. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put the link in the chat room again. You should be able to just click on it if you want to pop in. Again, if you have a question, paranormal related, slightly paranormal related, I'll even take nerd questions tonight.
Except not on the new movies because we didn't see.
Yeah, I did not see Ghostbusters Afterlife yet.
Or the
it's in the works. We didn't see the Eternals either, but life has been extremely busy lately, and
maybe we'll get to one this weekend.
Yeah, but lots of stuff. Last week we actually went up to New York.
Oh yeah.
We met up with our friends Mitch Silverstein and Steph Bond. Is it Bond? Bond, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Bond. Okay. And we toured the grounds, the park where the 1964 World's Fair was, which was
part of the grounds.
Part of the grounds. Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We went around because Mitch and Steph actually work. They volunteer at the New York State Pavilion, and they are nerds when it comes to the history of the park and the fair. I mean, it's nerd in a good way because they were able to give us so much information. And I have video that I'm going to put together for K&D Adventures and put it up. I just have to work on it. I have to edit it and get it together. But really, really fun time. And then we spent some time in the cemetery up there because I've been looking for Rose Mackenberg, which is that was Harry Houdini's chief assistant for about 2 years. She was, yeah. Sadly, it was only 2 years because he passed away. Yeah. But chief investigator, she was awesome. She would go ahead of him, ahead of his shows about like 10 days to 2 weeks before him and go undercover and attend seances for psychics. And because she was trained by Houdini on all of these tricks, she was able to figure out what was going on. And when she detected someone that was committing fraud, she would figure out all the tricks and report back to Houdini, and Houdini would actually do them on stage, replicate all the tricks and expose what they were doing. And she did a lot of work. After Houdini died, she continued doing lectures and speaking at colleges, doing radio programs. Unfortunately, there's very few actual radio programs. There's 2 TV programs that she did, and I've been for years, the last 2 years, going back and forth with like NBC and trying to find archives of these specific television shows. But she wasn't like this big movie star, so they don't keep them, or they're lost. So,
I guess back then it was kind of harder to keep everything because it was all in big reels or whatever. You know, it wasn't like now where you just have a digital file.
It's just it makes it harder because she wasn't such a big star,
right?
Too. So I found like a radio program, and I forget the guy's name. We're talking like 1940s. 1940 is when Rose actually appeared on this radio program, and it was a weekly program.
Right.
And the archives that I found had 3 of the 4 broadcasts that month. Wow. And hers is the only one they don't have. And I'm like, what the hell? It's in the middle of the month, and it's killing me because I would actually love to hear her voice. That would be so cool. Can you explain your fascination with Houdini? I love Houdini because he was able to, he had a passion, and you might not get this from if you do like a cursory reading or just like, you've heard stuff about him. If you read in depth, and I have several of his books, especially, let me see, this book, hold on. So Houdini, wait, that way. A Magician Among the Spirits. This written by him. This is an original copy, which is rare. But you read through this and you get his personal thoughts. You get everything, how he viewed psychics at the time and mediums. And some that, like the Davenport brothers, who actually never passed themselves off or promoted themselves as mediums. They promoted themselves more as magicians. But they never really said that. But he goes in and he looks at these mediums because he was desperate to talk to his mother. He had a really good relationship. Some might say a little too, I'm not a mama's boy. I don't know. But he had a very close relationship with his mom. And when his mother passed away, he was distraught. He was devastated, and he wanted to contact her. And he initially, when he started out, and he maintained this, even though you might not think, if you haven't read too much about him, he did maintain this hope that he would find someone that had a real ability to talk to the spirits. But unfortunately, he kept finding fraud after fraud after fraud, people performing magic tricks. And you can understand how someone can become bitter and jaded from that, because he was pissed off. These are criminals, as far as I'm concerned. The people that are deliberately doing this. So, but when you get into his life, when you read about his life and his adventures, you get to actually feel like what he's really going through. And so that I can relate to him. I can relate to it. I wrote that question before you began discussing it. It struck me odd. No problem. All right. So I love John without an H. I love him. He's in the green room, and here we go. You ready for this?
All right.
You ready for this?
Not John.
I love it.
I don't. Who's John? I don't know who that is.
Hello, not John.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, why'd you do this?
What happened?
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Whew. I didn't want anyone to know who I was. What is he doing?
Dude,
It was like your head got really, really big when it popped off.
your blurring dot just sucks.
No, I think it's great. I don't think anybody knows who I am.
Nobody knows who you are.
Whoa. This is the worst. It was working so great. Maybe I think it's because I'm smiling. Let me just stare straight.
Stare straight. Don't move.
There we go.
You're moving too much.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm fine. This is
All right.
This is great.
You look so much better like this. I love this.
Thanks. Yeah. Maybe this is what I need to do my Tinder profile with.
There you, I think so, dude. All right.
Might get some.
There you go. I
right
just captured the screen. Hold on.
Did you?
Let me. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna post that. It's Minecraft John. That's right. What's up, buddy?
My Minecraft character was 100% naked when I played. I always enjoyed that.
I do not doubt that. I do not doubt that at all.
It makes sense because you don't have like armor and stuff. So why not? Like that's why I get clothes.
Okay.
My own clothes. Yeah. I don't have any questions.
You just want to go with your blur. I know.
Well, you did call.
I did call him out.
You did say.
You know what? And I knew it. As soon as I thought it in my head, I was like, you know what? John without an H will do this. I know he can figure this out.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to think of like, oh, what? This is the worst. Never use this in like an FBI interview or anything.
Yeah, I know, right? Can you imagine trying to blur somebody
the worst. And it's like it doesn't get down here. I don't know if it's because of my beard. Like it doesn't get down here at all.
No, it's like it's up high.
Too high.
I'm not even.
No, this is where you don't tell the witness what's going on. You're like, yeah, you're blurred out. Yeah, you're good. You're good, dude. Just keep going. Yeah, don't worry about. Oh, I can't see you at all.
And I don't understand because my head starts like where like the third pixel line. Like, what is it blurring up here?
No.
Like,
Did you have to track that? Did you have to put a tracking point?
No, I downloaded Minicam real quick. Honestly, it's probably just a filter.
Maybe
Yeah.
if
I had to
it's
guess,
that
so-
your beard is
I mean,
part of your shirt because
it's-
it's darker than
It's
your
moving with your face, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's looking pretty good. Except when you go, what if you go forward and backward?
That's when it messes up.
Oh, see,
Whoa.
oh, there.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of forehead.
Now maybe that's it. Well, no, it's
Oh, yeah, I don't like why. I don't understand why it disappears. I mean, it's pretty good. Like I can't. Whoa.
No.
So
Sorry.
well, now it's just not working at all. Like I guess the secret is to move really fast.
Oh my god. Donna's having a heart attack on the side. She's cracking up. Oh, shit.
Well, that's all I got. Thanks for answering my question.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for blurring your face most of the time.
You're welcome. I did everybody a favor.
And I got a nice screen capture of that, so I'm going to be posting that. Our undercover eyewitness. Eyewitness protection program. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I love it.
Don't let any of my ghost hunting team know that I was on this show, or they may kick me off.
That's right.
Well, here we go.
Yo, we need to have you on the show as a guest, and you just have this on the whole time.
Yeah. I would
That'd
love
be good.
that. We could talk about ghost hunting and what it's like to be a skeptic in the ghost hunting world.
Yeah. You're just not going to be able to move.
just
You can't move, dude. You're moving around, and it just like randomly goes out. You need to stay still.
Just sit here.
Pay for premium.
Like,
FBI protection.
Well, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, you just got the basic plan. That's what happens. You got to spring for the premium package. You get the extra like 3 or 4 check marks on the other column. You get the more features.
It'll cover my beard.
That's right.
And I've witnessed a lot of really weird things. Like my own face.
I love how you're like, you start confessing something, and that's when the blur goes away.
It knows. I tried to like look up like a voice distortion, and it looked like just too much.
Yeah, it's too much work
For this little.
I can't.
Protection program, maybe I would invest in something.
Right.
But
Right.
this is
Randomly.
it knows.
It goes off.
The FBI 100% designed this for people trying to make some kind of confession, and then boom, we gotcha.
Hey, if you want to call in a tip on the anonymous line, here, use this program. We won't know who did it.
Did I see something that there was a this is random, but here's my question, I guess. Did I see something?
Okay.
There was
You do have a question.
Yeah, was there a deathbed confession about Jimmy Hoffa recently? Like it's reigniting his search for his body.
You said Jimmy Hoffa, and your blur went away.
It knows.
Gone.
It's really gone. There we go. Oh wow!
I did not hear that at all. I don't know if there was or not. So I have no idea.
We're not big news people.
Yeah, it like showed up on my news feed, and I was like, and then that was about the extent.
Anybody know any of that information?
Yeah, I don't know. Usually I get. I mean, it's actually funny. The leads that I get for most of the articles that I write for Skeptical Inquirer come from ghost hunters. Like, it's ghost hunters that send me a link and go, "Hey, can you look at this? Is this real?" And I'm like, "Oh, wow!" And if like over the next day or so, if I get like 10 or more people sending it to me, then I write an article about it. So
they're actually looking for him. Mike says they're looking for Hoffa.
Apparently, they're searching under a bridge in New Jersey. Well, that explains it.
So
yeah, I saw,
Jersey.
I saw something about it. I know that that one time I don't know how, but like JD like saw a comment from like I really hate calling my team like a ghost hunting team because we're not
right.
Like, we try not to be. But my like team leader, like he had made some kind of comment that I thought was weird. But like JD started asking questions. I'm like, Nelson, man, you better watch out. You're going to appear in a Skeptical Inquirer.
Yeah, you got to watch. JD is hungry, man. He is hungry for stories. So you got to watch. You got to watch. And you know what? JD has done really good. I mean, I've known him for a while now, and he's done really good with asking questions and getting into it and trying to figure out what's really going on. And like, I see so much of myself in him. I'm like, oh shit. When I see he's on the scent of something, I'm like, yeah, oh, shit, it's going to be good.
He was 100% being totally respectable, but I could tell he was on a trail. And I was like, gotta watch out, Nelson. You gotta stop making objective statements.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep. Be careful what you say.
It was okay.
You know?
It worked out in the end because
Good.
we had to have a conversation about objectivity.
Oh man. Oh,
Showing off. Like,
dude,
I'm like, oh,
seriously, if this was a witness protection program interview, you would be dead by now.
Yeah, and Nelson comes on here sometimes. He never talks, but I think sometimes he pops in, and now he knows that it's
Now
me.
he knows it's you.
I'm screwed. Thanks,
now
Minicam.
you're in trouble.
Okay.
The worst filter ever made.
All right.
Maybe you can sue and get millions of dollars.
Yes.
Okay.
If there's any lawyers in the chat, let me know.
Well,
You know who I am.
I know a few.
Yeah.
They won't know
I
me
know.
if you contact me because I'm blurred, but just say you're a lawyer and I'll reach out through my lawyer.
Right. Until the next time that your blur goes away,
Right.
which should be any second now.
Literally any
It's just going away. Where is it going? Come on, just go away.
Hey, it's staying strong now.
It is.
Yeah, that's because we're waiting for it. Oh, what's going on there?
Oh crap!
Oh, no. Apparently, I can
play
do.
with settings.
Yeah, I was trying to put like a little kitty mask on, but
Oh, look, it got bigger.
yeah, it's like
It got bigger.
I was gonna say, oh,
There we go.
it was working pretty well there, but
Yeah, maybe it's
anyways.
just gas or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know.
the internet connection. You know, sometimes
right.
you get a bad connection.
I have no idea.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate the blur.
Dude, I love it.
Here for you.
Love it.
Oh, look at the eyes.
Oh, now you're freaking me out. Now you're freaking me out.
There you go.
There. Oh, our tax dollars at work, right there.
There, I like that. Mike wants to see the kitty filter.
It said I had to download it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to upgrade Minicam to unlock unlimited effects.
Oh, got
Okay.
it. I forget
All right.
that.
Yeah. All right.
It
So
was so much fun having you on. Thanks for the lamps.
thanks for keeping me secret. And
Yeah. Well, yeah, we did our part. I mean, you just fucked up, not us. We're good.
Oh.
We're good. All right, man. Take it easy. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, have a nice holiday. That was funny.
Oh my god. All right, guys. We got some time left. Unless no one has any questions, nobody wants to talk or anything like that. We'll cut out early because I do have to get up early tomorrow. But she has to get up early. But if you have questions, please, this is the time to shoot them in there. Anything paranormal, anything skeptical. If you want to know something about me, which is not too personal, boxer briefs. Just I've done that. Oh, we got Tiffany on. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey, so this was earlier when you showed your Baphomet statue, and Melissa said she wanted to see my hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil Baphomet.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
They are. Oh my gosh,
They
love
are so cute. Where'd you get them?
At a local witch store called Crow's Hollow.
We got the little Buddhas downstairs.
Yeah, we have Buddhas.
We have the little Buddhas.
Like my minigun Buddha.
Yeah, there's a couple local that will turn various nerd figures into Buddha.
Oh, that's cool.
And,
I love that.
But like, I really like Crown's Hollow because I kind of exited my religion with a lot of trauma, and the pagans of this witch store kind of told me, you know, believe what the fuck you want, do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And so, like, I have a love for them, even though, you know, I don't really believe in pagan religions.
Well, you know what? I don't believe in religions. I don't believe in psychics. I don't believe in crystals. I don't believe in all this stuff. But I mean, if you look around my room, I have all the stuff. I have crystals. I have statues. You guys already see this. But I have like downstairs
Saint Michael, and we have aliens, and
I have similar to yours.
I mean, I collect it because I think it looks cool, or I like specifically like the one. I have a skeleton doing yoga. Yeah, but I like I have a shelf up here that I have all kind of religious texts. So I actually have two and a half shelves of just different religious texts, books and stuff about different religions. So I specifically got different statues to put up there. So I have Buddy Christ. I keep forgetting the name of this. I don't know what this is. Okay, that thing. What you said.
Male and female demon, like has boobs, but like guy part too.
Does it?
Yeah. It's like half female, half male.
Looking up its skirt. I'm trying to see what kind of thing it's got. All right. So I have that. I have like a Saint Michael statue. Not because I believe in Saint Michael, but he looks badass. He's got a sword and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up kind of pose. I love that.
Well, I came from a really judgy, holier than thou cult-like congregation. So the idea that I can pick what's right and wrong and I can pick my purpose, that was like new to me, that like the pagans were the first one that's like, you choose what your life is. And I'm like, this is mind-blowing.
I mean, we talked about it. Donna touched on it earlier about we grew up Catholic. We grew up Roman Catholic. We were taught that was our world. We thought everyone was the same. Like that was it. We didn't realize it. And then later in life, when you move out of your house and you're like, oh, you're on your own, you really see, or even like, after high school, when I got into the workforce, like I started realizing like, holy shit, people are different. They don't like, I was saying stuff about like the Catholic religion as like common or nonchalant. Like I didn't think anything of it. And people would look at me like, what does that mean? I'm like,
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean? What do you mean, you people?
Small town Utah Mormonism, conservatism.
Yeah.
And then I went to the only liberal arts college in Utah for my undergrad, and like it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is diversity. There's only 30% of the people here are Mormon. And then I went to North Carolina, and it blew my mind because there was more than like 2 Black people.
Right.
Oh, fuck you! This is funny.
Great.
She's the most awkward, less like cats are like supposed to be graceful, not this one. She just clawed my back trying to jump up here.
Wow.
That's funny.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, you start realizing so many people have different ideas and perspectives, and it was almost overwhelming in the beginning.
Yeah, and we're learning that religion doesn't define whether somebody is a good or bad person.
Exactly.
That like people might blame their religion for what kind of person they are, but like my grandma was like one of the most kind, caring people there was, even before she started going to church.
Right.
But then once she started going to church, she's like, "Oh, religion makes me better." It's like, no, you were a good fucking person before you went to church.
Right.
And then you meet people that, use religion to justify shitty behavior. And all religion tells you is, well, what religion they are. It doesn't tell you anything about the person.
Yeah. Like if somebody comes up and says, hey, I'm Catholic. Okay. That doesn't mean shit to me. Like, who are you? Like, what do you do? What do you like? What is your...
My aunt and uncle are Catholic, and they're very good people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle converted Catholicism to marry his wife, and like, my aunt was one of the sweetest people. I've met some very shitty Mormons.
Right.
Yeah. I've met some shitty atheists too.
There's just shitty people.
And that's it.
Religion doesn't mean anything.
It's just the personality. Like if you're a dick, then you're a dick. It doesn't matter what religious background you claim.
Yeah, like I
you're
had a
just
lot
dick.
of religious trauma, and I'd go to like ex-Mormon groups, and the same people that were shitty Mormons, they're shitty ex-Mormons because now instead of being superior because they're Mormon, they're superior because they're not Mormon. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
you're still a shitty person. You just no longer believe in this religion.
Yeah. I don't know. I you know what? I think that's why we have so much fun here.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm listening to you, and I'm looking at the chat, and everyone's having a good time. They're enjoying the show.
Just that.
They're enjoying the discussion because it's just a bunch of different people coming together, and we're having a discussion from different perspectives, and no one's getting pissed off.
Yeah, we're just looking at the evidence and see where it leads us.
Yeah, and we're drinking.
We're not
That's the most
necessarily
important
saying
thing.
you're wrong. We're saying we're not convinced that that's what you say it is.
Right. Right.
Until you provide evidence that supports it.
Yeah. Agreed.
You don't have to belong to a certain religion to be a nice person.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, we're definitely on a theme of religion tonight. I mean, I definitely, that's a stronger theme tonight. But you're right. You don't have to. Like I remember, and I don't want to say like or give the impression that my mom was a bad person, but the way she grew up was, and the way I grew up, she was telling me if somebody was different. Like we had a neighbor that was Jewish, and I remember her saying stuff like, well, you know, he's Jewish. That's okay. But it was said in that tone, like, that's okay, but it's not us.
Right.
It's not Catholic. So they're not as good as us. And that was the underlying tone of what I got. And when I grew up and realized like there were so many more religions, because like unfortunately my one neighbor was the only exposure to Jewish faith that I had. And he was just, I mean, he was pretty much me. he was an obnoxious, sarcastic asshole. But
yeah,
a nice guy.
Really agree
nice
with
guy.
Here, Mike, you said it right.
Mike says, I follow a simple philosophy. Don't be a douche.
Yep.
I think Dalai Lama said that. Actually, I'm not so sure that's a direct quote. Like, but I think you have the meaning.
What the?
I think you're on the right track. But yeah, I don't think that's verbatim. But yeah, I think, yeah, don't be a dick. I mean, that's the philosophy of this show. Don't be a dick. Be nice. Talk. We can all have different opinions. We don't have to agree. Like you and I are right here. We're on screen together. We don't have to agree on things.
Like, even when I was religious, like some of the most fascinating conversations I've had were with people of different religions.
Right.
Like I was at an accounting conference and we ended up, well, everybody but me was having drinks. That's because I worked for the Mormon church and had a big badge that says I work for the Mormon church. So, you know, drinking would have been bad. And there was an atheist, a Jehovah's Witness, a Jew.
Oh my God, that's a joke.
Mormon.
I know.
There's a joke. They all walked into a bar.
Like we had a really good conversation. And now that I'm not atheist, it's still interesting to know because like there's good parts
right
to a lot of things. And
go ahead.
It's just, I don't know, you just become a better person the more diversity is.
Right. And
you got to include all the diversity because diversity means jack shit if you're not including the diverse people.
You're
well, like, sorry, attention for it. She's awkward as hell. Like, tell me if I'm swearing too much, okay?
Oh, please, no.
I think it's really nice. I mean the overall philosophy of this show and myself is just never stop learning, and I think it's great when we can encourage conversations between people of different perspectives, different backgrounds. Case in point, like this past weekend, I mentioned that we went up to New York, and we actually hooked up with our friends Mitch and Steph, and we were looking for this Rose Mackenberg, who is Jewish. We're in a Jewish cemetery. Shh. She's laughing. Someone popped into the green room, and it's funny. But walking around the cemetery with Mitch, and Mitch is Jewish. He has a Jewish background. He doesn't practice, but he has a Jewish background. And being able to talk to him and learn the customs.
Oh my God, we learned so much.
We did. We learned so much, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know something like that. Like, for instance, when they bury someone, they don't put a stone on the grave until a year later.
And then they have a service when the stone is unveiled.
Right. That's when they do it.
That's when everybody comes to the cemetery.
Because it passes the grieving like process, and no one's there crying.
And then there's
but
like the grass is there. Like it's not.
That's what he said. Yeah, you know, it's not like a big pile of dirt. It's actually it's grown back, and it looks natural. You know, like a natural field, natural grass, and it looks nice instead of this pile of dirt that's piled, just piled up.
Yeah, at my grandma's funeral, like I stepped in dirt and like my foot sank, and then I screamed because I'm a jumpy little person.
Right.
And then everybody laughed at me when I was just trying to put a flower on her casket. It was just
did you ever see, and anyone in the chat room, did you ever see this video where the guy that died made a recording and they played the recording, and it's like an Irish guy and he's like, what's going on? Why am I stuck in this box? Help! Get me out of here! And you see like all the people around the grave and they're cracking up and they're trying not to laugh, but that's all you hear is like, let me out! Let me out!
Well, that sounds like shit I would do. Well, because one of my best friends is also named Tiffany. So we like had a battle for who was the supreme Tiffany and who was the other Tiffany. And then, I just kind of started to turn bad. So I became Zombie Tiffany because I was working on a zombie novel at the time. And so, that's kind of why I ended up with the zombie here.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
And I hope to get like a whole half sleeve with things popping around my arm. But COVID, I didn't want like an open wound in the middle. Like I didn't want to weaken my immune system.
Yeah.
And like I got this in 2019, and so 2020, I'm like, maybe not the best time to get another tattoo.
We'll just wait a little bit.
It's getting close. I'm getting close. I need to get my Scooby Gang touched up, and then I'm itching for another one.
Well, I got my supernatural squirrel and moose, which like I have a best friend who's my squirrel and I'm the moose.
Okay.
And then like this is kind of like a symbol of hope for me. Like looks like a butterfly and a semicolon and infinity, like life goes on.
Okay. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, and
all
right. Phobia. Anyways, I'm out of things to say. I just really wanted to show my Baphomet to Melissa.
That's cool.
Send her a picture, but I wanted to show her on your show.
I'm gonna try if I remember, which I should because I'm not really drunk, but I wanna get in touch with you because if you can go back to that shop, if that's close by, because I think they're really cool. And
this was the last one they had last time I was in there. I could see if they've got it back in.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
Okay. Cool. All right. Take it easy. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks for letting me take so much time.
Okay.
I'm a little drunk and just blabbing on.
That's okay. That's all right.
Today's all about.
Good. All right. So, Kenny, we are your Scooby Gang. Tim and I are Scooby and Shaggy with us.
I got a little bit of smoke in here, dude.
All right. So we
have Velma.
Oh my God. Thanks, Mike. I don't want to see you in a skirt.
Hey, Aaron's in
Aaron
chat tonight.
Oh, Aaron, my buddy.
But the best part of the night so far, after John with an N, is the guy coming up next.
Go ahead. Bring him on. I don't know who this is.
I have no idea. Well,
you want to bring him on? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
There we go.
Squid Game Bob. I love it.
I love how this show, like, it not only went off the rails, but it went over the cliff and went into the ocean and then somehow fell out of the ocean onto another cliff. I have no idea what we're going.
I love it.
What's up, Squid Game Bob?
Red light, green light, bitches.
Now I know who it is. I wasn't sure.
You weren't sure.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't completely sure.
Oh,
but
surprise! I'm sorry. I'm
oh
sorry.
my God, it's Bob!
What's up?
What's up, Bob?
What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
So I had a little bit of a fun question for you tonight.
Okay.
If you were to cast a movie, what a fun paranormal movie,
Oh God.
who would you want to see in it?
Paranormal
To
movie.
make it
Fun.
funny.
Something
Like,
fun. Something like Ghostbusters. Something fun. It doesn't have to be a serious paranormal movie.
Jason Gowan would definitely be in our movie.
Yeah, my buddy Jason Gowan.
Oh, Jason. Yeah, Jason would
Jason's
be
awesome.
really,
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, he's funny, but letting him be like who he is, just letting him go
Yes.
off, because I think that's the best for him. But other people, wow, I are we talking like they have to be alive, or can we do like dead or alive?
Anybody you want.
Anybody, Jesus. All right, so John Candy. I definitely bring John Candy in. I think he would be great. Oh my God. I'm trying to think. The guy that would scream all the time. He was a comedian. Oh shit. Oh my God, I can't
I
remember.
can't think of who you're talking about.
Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sam Kinison, I think, would be
Ah.
just in the background, and every now and then just come up and just start fucking pissed off screaming at everyone. I think that would
There
be
you
good. John Candy was a god. Yes, I agree. John Kennedy. Yes. Who else? I like old school shit. So yeah. I don't. Wow, this is a good question. This is a real good. So I
Can we
have
put
Sam
Zach in
Kinison.
it, but his character dies.
Yes. Who said
Who was
that?
Aaron. I think.
Oh wait, no.
No?
No. Wait, there it is.
Oh, Mike.
Can we
Mike.
put Zach in it? His character? Yes. I would pay for that cameo. Yes, for him to die in it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be good. Who else? Who else did we grow up with that would be really good? That would be really good. Oh my God, Robin Williams.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh
He's
my-
got to be in it.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap, dude!
Oh,
Like
yeah, he
main
would-
character.
If we could bring someone back, oh, definitely.
And I would write no lines for him, just like, hey, whatever you want, just have at it. I think he would be great. And that, you know,
I love the guy from Arthur.
oh yeah,
The
who was it?
Dudley? No.
Dudley Moore.
Was it Dudley Moore?
Dudley Moore. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Drunk.
He has
He'd
to
have
be.
to be
He
drunk.
has to play the character from Arthur.
Like no, not playing. Drunk. Like through the whole filming, he has to be intoxicated for the entire time. I think that would be great. So yeah, I think there you go. That's my team.
Is he still alive? Is Dudley Moore still alive? I think he's still with us, right?
No, I think he passed away a while ago.
Did he?
Dudley Moore. So Dudley Moore. Oh yeah, he died in 2002.
Okay.
So
That is my all-time favorite movie. If anybody ever wants to know, when Donna is depressed, that's the movie that goes in the DVR.
so
I
yeah.
can laugh my ass off to that whole movie. I love it.
So I have my Ghostbusters team. My Ghostbusters team is John Candy, Sam Kinison, Dudley Moore, and Robin Williams. And there is no script. We just do whatever they want and just have fun. But
I think somehow you got to get Jim Belushi in there too.
Jim, oh my God, yes. All right, we have a fifth Ghostbuster.
Wow, this is a lot now.
He doesn't have to be a Ghostbuster. And Betty White answering the phones.
Oh. That's good. That's good. It's basically just, like let them do what they want. Just film them. Just take them to find an old asylum that's abandoned and has a reputation. Just put them in there and just have camera people following them around. That's it. And
Betty
just see
White,
what
praise
happens.
God.
Dude, after one weekend, I think we would have enough material to put together a documentary and put it out. That would be
there you go.
gold. That's like instant classic right there. Yeah, that's a good one.
And on the Emmy right there.
Yeah, I like that Squid Game.
I had a couple names up there. I had How Do You Follow Not John Bob?
Right, exactly, right? How do you...
I had Pregnant Bob on there earlier because you called me pregnant earlier.
Oh my
Mike
goodness.
says he'll do the soundtrack.
I wish we could. I mean, I think everyone I named is gone.
Yeah.
A lot of them, yeah.
Sam Kinison is gone.
Except for
Robin
Betty.
Williams is gone. John Candy
Betty's
is
the only
gone.
one Betty's the
Dudley
only one
Moore.
hanging on.
Yeah.
If we could all take a role, we could
Betty White will
pretend
never
to
die.
be like them. Like we could actually be their characters.
No.
No?
No.
It wouldn't be the
You
same.
cannot. That's it. They were perfection because they were themselves.
Yeah. And they were able to do it like
They
that.
didn't pretend to be anyone else.
It wasn't
They
a
didn't.
script.
They didn't. Yeah. I mean, you could like Robin Williams. Oh my God. I mean,
Try to match his energy. You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. That man was just like anything. You could give him any topic, and he could just go with it. Just amazing ability to do that, and it's so sad that he's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause
Under
we
the
lost-
circumstances, yeah. Like, and you don't realize, like, a lot of people hide their problems through
comedy or making fun of things, and
and
so
just the world got the best of them. You know, it's
wow, this took a turn.
well, that's why I didn't want to bring it up, but you did.
I didn't.
You should
I
did.
was trying to keep it up.
All right,
All right,
Bob,
let's change
put
this
your
other-
hat back on.
Thanks, Bob. Put your hood back on, fucker.
I love it. And for anybody that didn't watch this, you really should.
Yeah, if you didn't watch Squid Games, you really need.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
well,
you understand.
it's
what's
a
going on
pretty
here.
decent series. And I think I think they're doing a series too, but
They are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they are. They definitely are. Yep.
I can confirm that.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not. Oh my God, we have an inside man.
Yeah. I love the little lines on the top of your head too. It's almost like perfect.
It's like little eyes. It looks like you're pissed off. It's like this big-headed little character, like.
I know. Hey Connor, let me see if Connor can come out. You would love to see that.
Oh my goodness, we are.
I love it. I love
all right.
it.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. Thanks for
You
stopping
too.
by. I appreciate you coming by and being in character. If we have any other characters in the house, feel free to come on. I'm going to put the link back in the chat room because we have about 20 minutes left before I go off. But Bob, thanks a lot, buddy.
I'm glad you're
Appreciate
still
it.
alive. Hopefully
Yeah.
he makes Squid Game.
Ah.
Yeah. Make sure you stop. Stop before that big ass fucking doll turns its head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary shit. All right, man.
There's better ways to get rid of your debt.
And he's gone. That was
That
perfect.
was a perfect timing.
You guys, you know what? This is a great show tonight. I'm having so much fun, and it's because of you guys. It really is. You guys are making this show fun by your questions, by your comments, by your discussion, and then by coming on. So, again, I'm gonna let me see, make sure I can do this. Is that right? No, I did not do it right. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat room because we still have a little bit of more time.
Yeah, we don't.
Little bit of more time.
Yeah, we don't have to. Why? Well, how long's the show usually? We usually go like 2 hours. But
Yeah, we usually go to 11. So we have about 20 minutes left.
Thanks for coming on, Bob.
And
that was funny.
so there's the link again if you want to come on. Stop in if you got a question, if you got a statement. As long as it's, paranormal or kind of nerd related.
Yeah, let's stay away from the religion
No.
oppression and shit.
We had No, religion is okay. I mean, I don't mind talking about religion as long as
we did enough of it.
we did.
For the
I
night.
think this is still my show.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Wow, I'm number one according to Donna. I am number one in her book. Number one, people. But if you have questions and you don't want to come on because maybe you're scared, you shouldn't be scared. We're just having a couple of drinks and having a conversation. But if you don't want to come on, you please feel free to put it in the chat room and we can talk about it. That's not what the finger means, Kenny. Shush, Mike. I take it that way. I think the producer the final say. Shut up, A.A. Ron. All right. All right. With that.
On.
All right. Moving on. All right. I'm going to get into some announcements, which honestly, I don't have any. This is like the first time I don't have announcements. It is good that your wife likes you. One sign your marriage is made. That's right. So I don't have any shows coming up. I don't have any conferences. I don't have anything for the rest of the year coming up. I have to put my glasses on because I can't see. Donna does. So Donna has a show tomorrow. Where are you going to be at, Donna?
I will be up at Eddington Presbyterian Church, right off of Bristol Road in Ben Salem tomorrow. You can come visit me from 9 to 2.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I have scheduled is December 9th. I will be on a podcast called Crossroads, and I think it starts at 9 p.m. on December 9th. It's a Thursday night. I'll be on there. Bob says, wait, where?
Eddington Presbyterian Church. It's right off of Bristol Road. In Ben Salem. It's not far from you.
I think that's kind of close to him.
Yeah, come visit. It's just a small little church.
Bob is local. Bob and I used to hang out. Bob and I used to train together. We used to fight each other because we did martial arts together. I missed that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, cool. I'll be back there soon. The fact that your wife laughs as she shakes proves that she likes you. We get along good. And you know what? That's a sign of a good relationship when you can talk as friends, not as like you don't have to hold back sometimes. You can just say what you want to say, and it's not like the other one gets butthurt forever. We can joke back and forth. We can say things and we can give each other shit, but it still works out.
Especially on this show.
Yeah.
After this show, we never really fight about anything.
My show.
No, but even if you think I step out of line or something, it's not like we talk about it or anything.
No. We turn the camera off. I'm like, what the hell did you say that for? Why'd you say that? Why'd you do this? Don't do this. Don't do this when you're on camera. Real talk, Kenny, you and Donna relationship goals.
Hey, it takes a lot. We've been married a long time, and it takes a lot. It's not easy, especially being with Biddle.
Oh my God, we got Dom on. What's up, Dom?
Oh,
What's happening, partner? What are you up to?
Son of a bitch, where you been?
Tom wanted to join in too. Actually, we were just talking in the backdrops and said he wants to jump on too. So if you see him on Dom and Tom's World, we'll be here.
Fuck Tom. Tom already came on. I just heard the pop. I see him in the background.
Yeah, I know. Bring him in because he's probably laughing his ass off.
Talk about Dom's room because I love everything.
Kenny, look.
The doll.
Oh. So what do you got going on there?
Yeah.
Well, I got Blinky.
Blinky. Right.
That's right.
From a friend, which I got a little bit of information.
There you go. All right.
I got some other dolls up on the side, which we can talk about, little left and rights, all that.
Nice.
And then my own show. So BB3 TV. I have left other networks, and we are focusing on us. Got a lot of ghost hunts coming up, my brother. I even actually talked shit to a casting call today, which was fun.
What?
Nice.
I did. So I don't know what your show's about tonight, but I literally talked shit to him and may have got a job. So the casting call was the real Ghostbusters. So I hope everybody goes in there. And I called him and I'm like, there is no way you're real. I said, I hang out with Kenny Biddle. He knows all these type of people. I do all this type of shit. I have haunted ghost dolls. And I said, your ad is fake as shit, right? And they're like, no, sir. This is real.
No, sir.
So I'm laughing. I sent them my headshot, which was that pretty picture of me that you get with my Facebook, and then my reel, and then of course the TikTok, which is where we scrub grave guys, which is 11,000 followers, where we do our thing. So they took me serious. I'm like, oh my god, I may have messed my thing up by making fun of a casting call, but trying to get famous my entire life, I just called you out. So I don't care.
Wait, you called me out?
No, them.
Oh,
No,
them.
I don't
Yeah,
do.
good.
Look at this. For the first time ever on Kenny's show, we have Dom and Tom's World.
Here we are, brother.
So you guys
Which is
do
the name of a
together,
show, by the way.
right?
I'm
You
just
guys
saying.
do a show together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It usually goes right up against this show, actually, when we do it.
Well, get the fuck off of my show, you competition motherfucker.
There is, Kenny, that's the thing. There's no competition, man. Like I told everyone, like I mention you in BB3 TV at all times that you are so professional, and to check you out and always share and follow you no matter what, man. Like you are family.
I
to me
appreciate that.
Anytime
forever.
there's anybody paranormal on, and even if I'm like a co-host on Dom's show, like the Real Talk with Dom or whatever, at some point or another, your name comes up.
Always.
You guys just find me so sexy.
You know it.
Oh, but talk about me.
Hey,
I mean,
hey.
you are kind of beautiful, man. I don't know what the fuck to
I
tell
am.
you.
I mean, who doesn't want this?
I just
I'm parental advisory.
I gotta unbutton another button there.
There you go. I know.
All right. Well, if we're doing that, then I'm just I'm okay.
I appreciate
Keep that shirt
I
on, bitch.
appreciate everything you are, man, and everything you've done for me as far as showing me how to go in my career, man. That's you have been fucking amazing to me in the couple months I've known you. So I can only know in the next couple of years how I could learn from you. So that's why I mentioned you, because I appreciate it. Fuck you, Tom. How about that? I'm known to say a couple of curse words here and there.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yo, you're from Jersey, bitch. I know how you can talk. No, man.
How about
You know what? It's been fun. You guys, both of you guys have been fun. I mean, Tom, I've known for quite a while.
Yeah.
We've actually gone on
At least a couple of years
together. Yeah, and Dom, I mean, it was fun because I met you. We met like what, a year or 2 years ago?
I don't even. I think a year ago, like online, and then we met like a year ago, and then like
And
it
then
was like
and then
half
just
a year.
recently in Gettysburg.
Yeah,
I know, and then like I found myself on the ground half of the time, and I had to leave.
So
That's
like,
like
after
last
a
We're
while-
not gonna talk about that.
so
Because I'm a dumbass.
Dom was living in Florida,
Hmm.
and we were talking back and forth. We met online, like you said.
Yeah.
And we went out to Gettysburg, the last Gettysburg Battlefield Bash.
Yeah, it was
2 months ago.
It was a real
And-
battlefield for me.
Yeah, and I saw something where you were like hanging out with Tom, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? You're
I
in
know,
Philly?
and then I met Kenny that night. He was like, "Fuck you, all this type of shit."
He was on my front step drinking
Yeah.
one of these
We were.
Yeah.
Mooseheads.
Yeah.
What did I do? What did I
Is
do
that
on your
bottle
front
from you,
porch?
Tom?
It's all about how my life got turned upside down. What I did, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh my god! There goes our copyright.
Well,
strike.
no, I
No,
didn't-
no worries. He put the condensed version into that, so
Yeah.
you're all right.
But I'm
Yeah.
on the front porch with Yinling, and then Tom and I are doing that whole
Not Yingling,
friggin'
Moosehead.
well, yeah, Moosehead. We did the whole park, which he
Save
the
them
charity,
bottles.
which he takes care of.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, you're right.
But
Everyone
it
who
was
tricks
cool.
with me ends
I
up on the ground.
remember sitting next to Humpty Dumpty, taking pictures next to a turtle, and then being in the back of that police car.
It was a Ranger car. It was a Ranger
whatever
truck.
it may have been, but it was a good time.
She gave us a tour of the whole thing so that they could see it because they had never been there because it got to be too late and we were like far off in the back part of the Chamonix State Park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, look, you guys, you got to wrap this up. We're about to close." And then she gave us a ride around the complex and then back to the car. And she's like, "All right, well, I'll see you later." And then I started working there like about a week and a half later. And the first time I saw her, because I was trashed that night. I really was. We stopped over at Curran's on We stopped over at Curran's on 13 after drinking on my front step. And we were drinking beers and shots, all different kinds of shots. And then we go to the park. And we did this horrible live feed on BB3 TV. Horrible.
Yeah, I done.
But part of that live feed,
my straight sunburn on my neck, which is red, totally came out. My shirt came off. I jumped in a hole, looking through it like, there's little tunnels here with a shovel and shit. Oh,
we went down in those tunnels. I did get them.
Shit.
But
Kenny,
and then when I see this chick that like a week and a half later, I'm like, I am so sorry. She said, for what? I said, we were trash. She said, I couldn't tell. I'm like, all right, you are dumb.
She's gotta find
if you can't tell when this Irish man is drunk, you have problems.
You done drove two people on a park, shit faced in holes.
I mean, I'm only a quarter of the way drunk now, so just use that as your judge.
That's actually making me laugh.
So this is no longer a typical show.
No, it's not.
A bar show.
You let Tom and Dom in.
I can hear laughing in the background. Everything I say, I'm like,
I told him I was on your show. He's like, I want to be on there. I said, well, the link's in the chat.
Links in the chat.
I just wanted to say, like, respectable stuff about Kenny. I mean, I respect you to the world and back, brother. And I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass or shit like that.
He likes it when you do that.
No,
no, it's all good.
I got all this here, and it's all out of respect, man.
It's all good. I mean, you're a nice guy, Dom. I think sometimes people take you the wrong way. Maybe, but I've met you in person a couple times, and you are nothing but respectful and nice and polite. You came up. We had fun at the Para-Unity conference. You came up, and I mean, it's like you were helping everyone bring stuff in. You were just offering your help. You actually brought us like iced tea. You went out and got drinks and then brought stuff back, so and it's really nice. And we had fun walking around.
It was like a 100-mile walk you and I did. But man, I appreciate that, and like the little shit means a lot to me, and I appreciate you guys saying that. But I will do everything to help. Try to move us all forward. That's all life is to me. It's the little shit that counts.
Yeah,
that's
great.
And that's it. That is basically what my purpose is. Like I love writing. I love solving mysteries. I love, really getting deep. Exactly. Getting deep into it. But the real reward, if you will, is when it benefits someone. Like if you take something away from what I do, if you learn something, then that's the point. That is the point of what I'm doing, and it makes me happy if you can apply that later on, like multiple times, and say, oh, you know what, I learned this, and I can apply this now and advance my knowledge and understand something better. That makes me happy. That's all I'm going for.
Well, you did your job there because, like I said, like most people call me a young gun, but like I'm almost 40. And I got to learn something. I'm serious. I mean, I'm old.
You're closer to 35 than you are 40.
The way you engage people, the way you interpret your words, the way you talk to them, the way you don't expect anyone else to interrupt you. You engage in eyes and conversation. I mean, I learned a shit ton from you, Kenny, and I always said I thank you for that. I'll learn that for the rest of my life for anything I do with grave guys and boo hunters. Not throwing any like things out there like what I'm doing, but like I mean, I got to learn a little bit from you.
You know what? That's something that you did bring up before, and I think that's important. Is when you are at a conference, see, you're at a conference and there's lots of people. There is always going to be someone that is not waiting their turn. They're not going to wait. They're going to try and butt in front. They're going to try and interrupt, and I can't stand that. And one of the things that I live by is that if you come up to me, say like Tom, you come up to me, up to my booth, and you ask me a question, and I'm talking to you, and then Dom comes up mid conversation,
fucking Dom,
and tries to interrupt.
Oh, it happens all the time.
I'll completely ignore him.
Well, I saw it firsthand, and he knows what I'm saying there, and that's why I learned it. I learned it without saying. I learned it right from Kenny. Not to cut you off, Kenny, but you are right. I saw
not to interrupt you while you're talking about being interrupted.
I saw your blueprint. Like I was like, well, fuck, he's not gonna play around with nothing. He ain't even gonna smile at the situation.
No. You will wait your turn. You know what? I will get to everyone. I will stay as long as it takes, you know, to if you have a question and you're waiting, I truly appreciate that. I appreciate that you're waiting to talk to me, because if you have a question specifically for me, I want to make sure that I talk to you. But I'm not going to deny someone else. I'm not going to shortcut someone else because someone else is impatient. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to make sure you're satisfied. You're good. When you're good and you're ready to leave, that's when I will divert my attention to the next person. And I think that should be standard. I mean, that's just me. That's my philosophy. But I think that's how you do it.
I think it's key. And when I got to notice a lot of booths of our 100 turnarounds around places, and plus, you know, my little time in Gettysburg, you stood out to me. A couple of those vendors, like even like those candle makers, were pretty on point. Like, I mean, they kept to their yes. I think
were there butchers and bakers there too?
I think it's key in this field. I mean, is what we do. I mean, I say that fucking very strongly. Like in this field, I mean, we're like in a paranormal kind of weird this kind of field. Like you got to kind of back up what you do, and you know, sell your structure in a way that it's just not t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? And it's not Ouija boards, t-shirts, and
you don't just bring
shit.
Like
I told you that in person.
You don't.
It's not about selling merchandise as much as it is selling yourself.
I done seen it. I done seen it in person while with you, but I seen some real people too. Like I got some real guests coming on the show while hanging out with you, and by like just mingling by myself in those 100 walks around, like finding like real guests. Like, yeah,
dude, you were so funny. You're like, we're walking around the same thing again. I'm like, yeah, that's.
And I even changed my shirt. Remember, I went to like Blue to Pink or some shit. I even took an Uber ride back.
That's what you do. You walk around and you see you get an idea of what's going on, and then you let people set up, and you go around again, and then you go around again, because if there's a lot of people in front of a booth, you don't want to be that guy.
You don't see everything.
I know.
You don't want to interrupt.
And I didn't understand a lot of
yes,
things.
Yes, it is, Bob.
And Tom, I didn't want to interrupt you there, but like,
no, I was answering Bob. Like, that's all right. You keep going.
Certain like structures as far as conversation, like Amy, Alan, and that other guy from that show, they had a great stage time. But the guys from like your friend Jason Haas and all that, like all them on stage, like I came back wearing that pink shirt because I was like, hey, I want to see them. Actually, that was one thing where I was like, holy shit, I see a structured group, they're professional, and I enjoyed my time. That's why I came back. Remember, I went back to my hotel, and I said, why would I miss
Do you remember?
I leave back. Yeah, I do. I leave back to Florida in the morning. Like, I grabbed a beer, Tom, and I said, you know what? I'm going back to the friggin' place just to listen to their conversation, and I have it on my phone. I never shared it. I'll never share it to the world because it's for me to keep looking at. They are super pro. They engaged the crowd. They made them laugh. They answered their questions. That's everything that I would love in a ghost convention, like as far as like paranormal. I mean, they did it right.
Now, see what
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Tom.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, what Dom's talking about with you, like perceiving you the way he has in the whole convention scene.
Yeah.
I've never seen that side of you because the only times I've ever seen you is when we were hanging out making make a video or something like that, or the time I came by your house and we hung out for your son's graduation and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't see that side of you. However, I see it kind of on here in a way. Like he was saying, you take the time to answer each question. Like the first question that came in, I forget what it was when you first started your show. I don't know. But the second question was me saying, "Isn't Tom Nally awesome?" You're like, "No." Anyway, the next question.
Next question.
But I answered it. And that's what Donovan picked up on. Oh, you're being mean to people. Like, no, I know you guys are joking around, and I'm joking back with you. So it's all in fun.
No, I totally don't think Tom is
There's
awesome.
a time to take things serious, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
man.
try to take everyone seriously. That's why sometimes we don't get through all the questions. And it's not Donna's fault. It's not her fault at all. It's
all these people asking like
to,
really weird questions, like, "Is Tom Nally awesome?"
May I say this? I mean, I'm not going to
weird questions like that are easy to answer because it's
Donna has her little shop sale right by the bar, the Skeptical Help Bar and stuff like. I mean, she's working hard all day. You got your thing, and nothing.
She's got one tomorrow.
So, like, she is amazing. And then there's like Brooke, everyone like holding shit down. I mean, nothing is interrupted. I mean, this was one like strong link as far as what I met. As far as just people working hard together and actually respecting each other. I loved that whole aspect. That was my biggest part of coming up north. I'm only coming back up north to come back to Gettysburg, Redemption, and myself. But and BB3 TV will be there. But I really gained a lot of friends there and respect for a lot of people who work hard, including you, Donna, Brooke.
There's a good dynamic between people when you start doing conventions, and like I don't sell anything, so I don't make any money off of this. And it's just fun. I like getting out there. I like engaging with people, but there's a community. There's that community that is the convention where you meet people like Brooke. We see Brooke all the time. We see Brooke at a lot of conventions.
See that, Casper? There it is. You had it in your hands, Kenny.
Yeah, I see it.
But it's fun. It's that community where everybody helps each other. So it's nice. It's good. You can count on people to help out. And like even when you came up, Dom, like you weren't vending, you weren't doing anything there. You just showed up and you started helping, which is good.
He was just there. That's how he works. He just shows up and there he is.
Well, there's a difference.
I'm just kidding.
There's the Tom version where you sit in the corner and you drink and you watch everyone, and there's the Dom version where he actually busts his ass to help people. What's
after
up?
drinking?
What's up?
While drinking, Tom, not after.
Listen, you don't even know, man.
I know. I've been there.
We drink and we help. We get fucked up, but
it's all good.
Really do love what we do. We really love helping out the people who we surround ourselves with, and we appreciate everyone who surrounds themselves with us, including Kenny. All those other networks and shit like that.
I like how I get that footnote.
No, just to make sure people know.
Well, no, you know how it works, man. I mean, you gotta do it like it is.
You gotta.
We still need to do that weekend over at Selman Mansion. Yeah, that we talked about. Like,
we can talk to Bill and Bill Freeman.
Oh, yeah,
like between us, if we can get this idiot up here again, and then all right, this motherfucker, is that better?
That one.
If we can get this motherfucker up here again for that,
oh my God,
like us and and Taryn and
you bitches, yeah,
one drunken night in Selma and one ghost hunting night.
Well, we just had Taryn on our show tonight. She is BB3. We just had her on our show. And Kenny, we actually forgot to mention you on the BB3 show, which I meant to do. Which every time that we have a show, we're gonna mention to watch the Skeptical Help Hour, no matter what.
Damn straight you will.
You goddamn right.
The problem is, by the time we say it to most people, it's like towards the end of our show, and you've already been on for a half hour, because we usually start at 8:30. But we may be starting at 8:00 so that they will not overlap.
Yeah, we want to actually
because we're tired of taking all your fans from you. I'm just saying.
Wait.
What?
Bullshit.
You guys are changing your time so you can still are guys.
I run a bar.
Your guys.
I run a fucking bar here. My patrons are locals. All my locals come here every fucking week.
I gotta say, you run a bar. You run a bar, but our show is called Dom and Tom's World.
Not a bar.
That's a much bigger bar, man.
Not a bar, bitch.
We got a really big show on Sunday about the puppy thing. So Tom,
really big shoe.
Oh my goodness!
No,
all right, I'm gonna boot you guys. Here we go.
Don't boot shit. We
Get
got
off my show.
We're gonna mention the Skeptical Help Hour at the end of that show. Don't fucking boot us shit.
That's right. All right.
I can't
get in there.
Thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate it.
No problem.
End the show because you have to actually get up early. I have stuff to do tomorrow. Yeah, we both have work
I do
tomorrow.
too. I'm going to Maryland at 7:00 in the morning.
We're told to get out. My ground said get out.
Oh,
all right, guys.
Speaking of which, we need to talk about something coming up soon in Maryland.
Let me know.
That little filming location thing.
Let me know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, save them green bottles.
Yeah, save the green bottles.
You want green bottles?
Yeah, I'm running low.
At this point, I have about a half a case of them right now.
That's
yeah,
fine.
I know, because you're an alcoholic.
That's fine. Just keep
I am not an alcoholic. An alcoholic is a quitter.
That's true.
No, an alcoholic is a go-getter.
No, people that admit they're alcoholics are quitters.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right,
I see that comment. That's awesome.
Take it easy, guys.
You know what, man? Much love. And I have much respect for you in the world, man.
Love you guys.
From everything to everywhere.
Always.
Much love you, brother.
Thank you.
See you
Appreciate
guys.
it. Later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Boom, boom. All right, guys. Woo! This has been a show.
Yeah,
This has been a really good show.
Yeah.
There's my
We
normal
all
banner.
laughed and had fun.
I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There were quite a few questions. I like when people come on and discuss their questions. It's good. It promotes. It really is like a bar. And that's my point. That really is my point. That it's like a bar. When you go to the bar, everyone drinks. They're more open about discussions. They're more free with their feelings, and they don't hold back or they don't have filters. It just lets it go, and we get to have a really good, in-depth discussion. Bye, Kenny. You are
fun and awesome.
Fun. Oh, funna. I am funna
And awesome.
and awesome. Keep thinking and educating. Thank you. So I'm glad the show turned out the way it did. It really was fun, and it just a variety of different people and topics
people,
and personalities and
I love
perspectives.
how you guys just go with the flow. Like,
you
you guys are awesome because you guys make it fun for us.
You do. You make the show. I mean, I'm just the host. Donna's the producer. We just make it go, and you guys carry it. So I appreciate you guys showing up every Friday night. From the bottom of my heart. I mean, I really appreciate you guys.
We wouldn't be here if you guys weren't in the chat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this would be nothing. So
Squid Dude
you
Bob.
missed some Squid Dude Bob.
If you miss Squid Dude Bob, you gotta go back and
Go back and watch the replay. It'll be on YouTube.
Just play the whole thing, because the whole show.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
was pretty much cracking up the whole time. Good night. And I'm not drinking.
I know.
I am tonight.
All right. So I already did the announcements. I really don't have much coming up. I have a few projects that are in the works. but I can't really talk about them because they're in the works and I don't want to spoil anything. But real quick, Friday nights I do this. I missed. I totally missed. Friday nights I do the Skeptical Help Bar at 9 p.m. Eastern. So please tune in, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow us if it comes up when you see the notification. Set the reminder. Saturdays, I have the ultimate pleasure of doing a show called Three Tortured Souls with Tim Vickers and Dave Schumacher. And tomorrow night, I think we're talking about double standards.
Ooh.
So I think that's the topic.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Double standards when it comes to paranormal teams. I think that's the theme. I'm not sure because Tim is in charge this week, and I think that's what we decided on. So
He was too lazy to do it, Bob.
God damn it, Bob! You're gonna make me do it. So they're out of date, but they're in there. They are.
Yeah, they're just
all right. So, well, I do have next year, March 25th, 27th, the Rochester Winter Parafest that I plan on going to up in Rochester, New York. And quit Bob's announcements. I'm going to have to change that. If you like what I'm doing, if you do the Patreon thing, if you care to donate a little bit, you can do monthly payments. If you go up here, Patreon, my Patreon page, which is up there, you can do there's 3 levels. One is like $3 a month, which is just if you want to help me out. And then there's other levels which get you a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. And then like the higher level gets you to pick a topic of a show and actually come on the show and talk about that topic if you want. So all the money from that actually goes back into this. It literally goes back into this, like the subscription for StreamYard, so I can keep doing this, and then other projects that help with the show. What else is there? Is there anything else? Do you have anything else? You have a show tomorrow.
I have a show tomorrow. And then next week is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Nom, 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 nom.
So y'all be like doing the turkey sleeping shuffle thing on Friday. Y'all be like drunk and hungover.
That's like the 2 holidays I get drunk at: Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I usually, most of the time, I see my brother, which I won't see him this week, this time for Thanksgiving. But that's the only time we actually see each other and we get drunk. So
yeah, and then well, we'll see you guys next Friday. We'll have a show, right? We're having a show next Friday.
Yeah, we'll have a show on Black Friday. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about. I'm trying to work on a guest for certain topics, but we'll see how it goes. And then what else is there?
Then I have a lot of shows coming up, but I'll put them out on my page.
Yes, go visit Lucky Tiki Creations on Facebook.
Just go to Donna. You can just look at me personally because
you can go to Donna Biddle.
I don't like the business suite anymore. Facebook has
Facebook totally messed up. They screwed up. They changed it.
It's so hard.
Yeah,
and people can't find stuff, and I'm like, I really need to get my website going because I need to get off of the Facebook.
You do, so I can put a commercial up.
So I need to talk to Bob about that. Bob, maybe we'll talk tomorrow.
Bob,
if the place isn't really crowded, I need a
wrong
website.
Eye.
I need a website person.
There it goes. I did the wrong eye.
This?
I winked the eye that was facing you and not the camera. I get screwed up sometimes. So that's about it. I think there was something else I wanted to announce. I forget what it is.
We don't have anything coming up next week.
No, I don't have. Let me see. Let me check the calendar because it's my show. I can waste time.
Yeah, and you didn't update.
I didn't update Bob's announcements because Bob's slacking on that. I gotta do all Bob's work. Damn it, Bob. So no, except the only thing, I mean, if anyone's interested, I don't know if anyone is, but this Sunday, I will be heading up to, where am I going?
I don't know.
Where
are you going?
I will be going to Beth Israel Cemetery in New Jersey. and I'm continuing my search for Rose Mackenberg. So that is my search for her final resting place. I'm feeling pretty good. Is continuing on her death certificate, which I have a copy of. There is 2 cemeteries. I went to one last weekend with Donna and Mitch and Steph. We got nowhere, but this one is the one. So the original one on her death certificate was crossed out, and this one was written in. So I'm going up there to spend like 4 or 5 hours just literally walking row by row and see if I can find her. Because she's not listed in the directory. She's not listed on Find a Grave. And I'm thinking that unfortunately, I think she died poor, and which means she probably couldn't afford a stone. And I got to go up and talk to the staff, which actually makes me pretty sad, because she's a big inspiration for me. So I'm going to go up and talk to the staff and see what I can find out, and just do the boots on ground and walk around. So if anyone's not busy Sunday and you want to come join me, that's where I'll be. And so you want me to update the announcements? I will. Come check out Bestie's Damn it. That's what happens when you outsource shit. Bob, I think you should come on now. I'm going to send you a list. I'm going to send you like an email list, and I'm going to bring you on at the end of the show so you can do Bob's announcements. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, Bob can come on every week and just read them.
Yeah. You have a job. You've been hired. There's no pay, no benefits. It's all volunteer, but
we'll
you'll
have it listed out.
enjoy
You just have to read them.
I'll write your script for you. All right. Done.
He says done.
Good. All right, guys. Have a safe weekend. Be safe and have fun. Enjoy it and enjoy each other. And remember to never, ever stop learning. And we will see you next week.
Yep. See you
Bye.
later, guys. Bye.